Demetri. I'm Andrea. I'm a student of physical therapy at UNLV. I heard that we did some evaluation measurements and that we're working towards getting you back to your skiing training. I heard that you suffered an accident, and thankfully it looks like your results show that there was no major incident or damage, but we did see that you had a lot of lower abdominal weakness, which for your sport is very vital, so that we make sure that you kind of protect yourself as you do, especially at an Olympic level. We want to make sure you have a really strong core. So today we're going to be working through some exercises that I think will be beneficial to help you in your training and just help you kind of get rid of any pain or discomfort that you might be having. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sounds great.
Perfect. I am gonna have to maybe at some times put my hands on you just to kind of guide some of these exercises. I just want to make sure that's okay with you too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. So since you're in stage 1 of your healing phase, I'm gonna have you go ahead and lay it down, and I'm gonna show you a very simple exercise. Okay. So like I mentioned, we really want to focus on kind of just activating your core. It's very important so that we can keep your back safe and protected as you do your sport. So for this exercise, I'm actually going to have you go ahead and bend both of your legs right here. Thank you. Okay. And so this exercise involves you contracting your core and also kind of controlling your pelvis. So I'm going to show you. I want your pelvis to kind of tilt this way. Perfect. This is us getting your spine kind of in a more neutral alignment, which is what we ideally want. With this exercise, what you're going to be focusing on is you're kind of bringing your belly button back to your spine. So that you should feel your muscles contracting. Perfect. And a really big thing that I want to make sure is that you keep breathing as you do this exercise. So I want you to hold this and take nice, full breaths. Perfect. I'm just placing my hand here. So your goal is that you should be able to feel my hand pressing against your back as you hold this, right?
Okay.
Let's hold that for 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Perfect. How did that feel?
Good.
Good? Let's try one more time. Go ahead. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. So I see that there's some shakiness. It's probably, again, like what we mentioned, there's a lot of weakness going on, which I think is really important to improve just before we get you back into your training. So we're going to do this again 10 more times for those 10-second holds. As it gets easier, we're going to progress the time that you hold it. So our aim is to go towards 30 seconds, okay? And that's what I want you to practice at home, okay? Demetri comes back. We are on a stage 3 phase now. He's been practicing this core stabilization. Demetri, it looks like you've been doing really good with those exercises that we have for you for your abdominal strength. I'm gonna progress you today because I think you're ready. So can you scoot down a little bit on the table? Okay, this exercise is called dead bug. With this one, same principles that we've been practicing, keeping that core contracted, that pelvis in that neutral position, yep. And then this one though, you're gonna bring your arms up here, and then your legs up here, perfect. As you keep this position, I want you to kind of alternate. One leg goes down and one arm comes down, yep. Now alternate, make sure you keep breathing, so take those deep breaths. Okay, relax real quick. You can bring your legs down. Bring your legs down, or like relax. There you go. Just really quick. I don't want you to hold it while I explain something. You're doing great. I will say this is a very hard exercise. So a lot of times when we bring that leg down and we bring that arm down, we lose that tilt and that contraction. So what I want you to keep in mind as you're doing this is only bring your leg out as far as you need to keep it. If you feel like you're losing that, then don't go further than that. The goal will be that as you get better with the coordination, we'll increase that length that you can travel with your leg, okay? Okay, let's try that one more time. Go ahead, back into position, go ahead. We'll do 10. Keeping that core tight, good job.
Oh yeah, that feels better.
Good. Let's do 2 more. Perfect. Go ahead and rest. Okay, we'll allow you to rest for 30 seconds and just kind of see how that feels. But that was really good job. I think your coordination was better with that round. We're gonna do 10 reps and we'll do 3 sets of those, okay? Okay. Demetri has been improving great, so now we're moving on to stage 5. All right, Demetri, looks like you've been doing really good with those exercises. I think it's time to progress you to a little bit harder of a skill. So go ahead and stand up for me. Okay, So a big component when you're skiing, right, is that a lot of times you use a lot of your legs, and it's a whole body coordination thing. So now that we've gotten a lot of that core to stabilize in more of a stable position, we got to kind of mimic the intensity and kind of the changes that you see when you're practicing your sport.
Yeah.
So what I really want you to do is we're going to build that power while we're keeping that core stabilization, okay? So I don't know if have you heard of a goblet squat before?
I have.
Okay, perfect. So same principles, right, as a regular squat, keeping that core nice and tight. We're gonna add a power component because we're gonna have you come here, and then I want you to explode up.
Okay.
And you can land standing back up. You don't have to land in a squat, but the goal is you're gonna squat and then you explode up.
Okay.
Okay? We're gonna try 5 of those. Go ahead. And just keep in mind the whole time, keep that core stabilization and that breathing, okay? So breathe in, squat, and then breathe out, push. There you go. Okay, go ahead. Okay, perfect. 2 more. 1 more. Good job. How did that feel?
Good.
Good job. Okay, we'll take a nice 2-minute break and then we'll try another set.
Okay.
We'll probably do 3 sets of 4 today, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Any questions for me?
No, that was great.
Okay, you're doing great.